Oh my gosh, that's a big, big road runner. Hello. Hello. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube yoga. No? YouTube yoga? Hey friends, welcome to my yoga channel. If you're new here, I upload fun, creative, sequencing type of yoga videos every Sunday at 7 a.m. PST. So if you're up for that, challenging fun sequences, then you are on the right place. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you end up enjoying this class. And in today's video, I'm going to take you to a pigeon type of flow. We're going to be doing a lot of pigeon poses. We're going to be doing back bends, stretching our body, and flowing away. All right, without further ado, all you will need is yourself and your yoga mat, and let's jump right in. We're gonna start in a child's pose. So at the back portions of our mats, sit on your heels. Knees can be hip distance or a little bit apart, close together is fine. And then have your hands forward. We're gonna start to wiggle our butts here to the left and to the right, or our booty. And I want you to press the forehead down on the mat. Good. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. One more time, big breath in. And breath out. All right, we're gonna roll our spine forward. So lift your hips from your heels, and then you're gonna shift back, tailbone up, waving our spine. So as you roll forward, you're rounding the back, and then as you shift back, you're arching the back. You could pair this with your own breath rhythm, but I like mine to be inhalation as I shift or roll forward, and I like to exhale as I roll myself back. There's no right or wrong here. You just want to really feel your body and pair it with your breath with each move that you do here. All right. So every time I go to a pose that might be too much for you, make sure that you listen to your body and you don't want to push it beyond your end range. Okay, so just to where you can. And now I'm adding in a child's pose here. So I'm sitting on my heels and lifting it up, rounding the back to the tabletop, and then arching and back bending as I roll it back. And then sitting back, child's pose, and roll again forward. Keep on going, warming up the spine this way, warming up the wrists as you press and root down your base knuckles, and every finger is active here. Good. All right, from your tabletop position, it doesn't have to be perfectly aligned. You're gonna send your left knee to your chest. Good. And then you're gonna drop it down in between your hands. So your knee is in between the hand, more onto the left side. From here, you're gonna again send that knee to your chest and then drop it back. And then doing that on the other side, as you push back to child's pose, you're now gonna simultaneously lift the right knee up to your chest. Good. And then dropping it in front of you. Good. And then try to sit down. If you can, if you're not, it's okay. Just to where you can, maybe here, right? Right knee up to your chest, tabletop, and push back, child's pose. Now we're gonna do switches. So doing that again on the other side. So now making this more fluid, right? So knee up from the chest, push back to your child's pose, and then right knee up to the chest, drop it down to your pigeon, and then sit down and pigeon pose. Good. Now again, you're gonna hollow the body as you send the right knee to your chest as you push back to child's pose. Keep on going. Good. So you're adding a back bend as you come to your pigeon, right? Right knee for me, and then pigeon pose, back bend, and then right knee up, back to child's pose. Good. Right, left knee, pigeon, and now we're gonna stay here. Okay, so I want you to wiggle your pigeon here to fully ground you. And then I want that left knee more out to your hip. So it's not in line with your hip, right? And then try to see how far you could send the left shin in front. Again, we're gonna be different here. So find what works best for your mobility. And then we're just gonna start to pulse ourselves down and up. We're folding up and down. Folding down and up rather. So the heel closer to you is a lot easier, right? And then the squared shin is a lot harder. Good. Okay, now from here, you're gonna bend that back knee and then you're forming this zigzag shape. I like to call it my zigzag workout. Okay, from here, you're gonna lift both knees up. You could have a hand, help with a hand at the back. And then we're now shifting to the other side. Beautiful. So again, pigeon on the right side. And then you could have that parallel to the top edge of the mat, the shin, or closer to your pelvis. Find what works best and then pulsing up and down. Again, the right knee is out of your hips, so it's more to the side. You can untuck the back toes if you like, and we're just folding forward and down. We're basically warming up our body here. Our hips. Good. This time, you're gonna send the left knee, swing it forward. You're gonna stack both of your shins in front. Beautiful job. Good, and then flex the feet. You're gonna pulse again, up and down. Keep on breathing, feeling your body, and we're just warming up. There's no right or wrong in the warm-up. Good. All right. Now swing the right leg back this time. Woo! Okay, again, we're in a zigzag shape this time. You're gonna sweep yourself, whoop, your hands to the sides until you could lift the knee, right? If you can't do that, you could always place your hands behind you for support. Okay, but if you can challenge yourself, let's do it together. And from here, we're gonna grab our feet or the toes with our hands, okay? From here, you're gonna try to just straighten your knees or lift rather your feet up from the mat. Baby lifts until you could get to your straddle or navasana, wide-legged boat pose. We're gonna activate the core in this holding or static position. You could grab the heels if that's more comfortable for you, or your ankles, wherever it is more comfortable. And then I want you to kind of scoop your belly in. So you feel that navel towards the spine as if you're sucking your belly. Well, you are, but you can still breathe, right? You're not stopping your breath. You're finding your balance by scooping that belly in and up, right? You feel that. Strong core is what I always call it. Good. You're gonna have your feet together as you drop it down. We are now on a Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. We're gonna start to flutter the wings of our butterfly up and down. And then again, we're gonna pulse it ourselves up and down by folding up and down. Rather, sitting up, folding down. Good. Keep on going until you can really feel that, the hip joint is a little bit loose enough to flow. And now inhale, lengthen, exhale to fold. You could actually help that inner thigh to really, if you open your butt cheeks left and right, you'll feel grounded in your fold, right? So you're folding from the hip sockets or the hip joints and not from your lumbar. Right? You don't want to round your back. Nothing is really happening here. You want to really get that natural arch in the back. Breathe. Good. Stay for a few and then get ready for some flow. All right, come back to sit up. We're now gonna drop our palms down to a downward facing dog. First down dog of the day. Hands are shoulders distance apart, and I really want you to spread it nice and wide, getting every fingertip energy from each of the knuckles too, okay? And then feet are hip distance apart. We're gonna start to roll our spine forward, and we're gonna roll it back. So I want you to just feel your body here. Every roll is going to be different for everyone depending on how flexible you are. So you just want to keep on rolling. You could add a bend in the knees as you roll back. So it's going to look a lot like this, right? So if that feels good for you, you can do that too. I like mine to really straight because I want to stretch the hamstrings. I feel it. And as I do that, I also am feeling like how I drag my heel down. See this? And then dropping my belly, arching the back completely. Ooh, back bend. Breathe. Okay, last roll, and I'll meet you in a downward facing dog. Steady your down dog. Feet together. Good. So that we could easily lift the left leg up. Left leg. Lift it up. Breathe in. Three-legged dog. Good. Now open it up. You could open the hips here by stacking the hip joints as you bend that left knee. Now point the toes and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Good. Square the hips. Stretch the leg for three-legged dog. Look back to your big toe. Good. Push yourself away from the mat. Send that left knee to your chest. Lift it high, and then you're going to drag it down to the left wrist. Beautiful. Lift it high again, and then to the right wrist. Good. Lift it high again. And then this time, you're just going to drop to your pigeon pose. Good. Adjust yourself. Ooh, that is a great flow. From the pigeon, you're not done. You're going to flatten your palms firmly down, and you're going to come to the pinky side edge of the left foot as you curl the back toes under, lift the hips and the back knee, and you're going to stretch the front leg here for your IT band stretch. So now the pinky side edge of your left foot is grounded. You're feeling this in the whole left side of your leg. Stay for a little bit. Good. Complete. You're going to slide it all the way outside for your fallen star or fallen triangle. Right hand all the way up. Pivot the back heel down. Good. Right hand now will come behind your neck. And then you're going to bend the left knee. Ooh, 4, 3. Straighten. 2. Straighten. And 1. Stretch the groin completely. Drop the right hand down. You're going to send that left knee again to your chest. And then you're going to step it back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Roll your spine forward. Roll it back. Breathing out. Breathing in, roll forward. Breathing out, rolling back. Good. Feet together. Left knee up again. This time, we're going to take our vinyasa. Roll your spine, one-legged high plank. We're going to hold. Activate your full body for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Protract your shoulder blades. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze your shoulder blades, your elbows towards your ribs. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Good. Downward dog. Ooh, now feet together. Doing that on the other side. When you're ready, right leg lifts up. Breathe in. Breathe out to bend the knee and open the hips. Stack your hip joints. Flex and point a toe. Flex and point. Keep on going. Beautiful. All right, now square the hips, stretch the right leg, three-legged dog. Push yourself up some more. Knee to your chest. Send it high, hollow the body, and then slide it down to the wrist. Send it high, knee to chest, and then the left wrist. Send it high, knee to chest. Woo, and drop to pigeon pose. Good job. Adjust yourself until you can ground your groin. If you can, untuck the back toes. Whew. And then we're going to add some pulses this time. Rolling forward and rolling up. Down and up. Taking a break as well. Beautiful. From here, plant the palms down and then flex the front right foot. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee and hips up. You're going to straighten that front knee in and coming to the pinky side edge of the right foot. Same thing what we did earlier. And push back. Stretch it here. 4, 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide it all the way to the left hand, in line with the hands. Fallen star or fallen triangle, left hand up. Breathe in, breathe out, bend the elbow. Send it behind your neck, and then you're gonna bend the right knee for 3. Stretch, 2. Stretch, 1, and all the way drop the left hand down. This time we're gonna do a different approach. Right knee to your chest, and then you're gonna pivot and send that side plank kind of style. Right toe will now touch the left knee. And then you're gonna try to drop it down, finding your wild thing. Right hand now is away from the mat. Sweep it up. Beautiful. Flip dog or wild thing. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle that right hand up and down as you lift the right foot up. Good. Send it up, 3-legged dog. Curl or right vinyasa here. Plank. Lift, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift forward, shoulders past the wrist. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. And downward dog. Ooh. Right leg lifts up. Breathe in. Knee to your chest. Drop it to pigeon. Good. Oh yeah. We're gonna do more stretches here. Okay. Untuck the back toes. And then I want your heel closer if it's hard for you to take it out further of your groin, okay? But this is gonna really depend on each of our mobility and flexibility. And I want you to just sweep the right hand back as much as you can. So if you're over here, that is fine. From there, you're gonna bend the knee. Good. And you're gonna try to grab the back foot, right? So if you can't, drop the left forearm and grab the back foot. From here, I want you, because this foot is sagging towards the opposite direction, I want you to get it to the opposite side as you open up the shoulder to the right. Good. And then you're now squaring your hips. 5, stay. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let go. Good. Drop both forearms. A little bit of a sleeping pigeon moment for resting. 4, 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, coming back up. You're now gonna lift that right shin as you pivot yourself to the side of the mat. Skandasana or side lunge. Send the right heel as close to your groin as much as possible. Left heel is grounded, toes are up. Left hand will grab the right ankle. Right hand sweeps all the way up. Breathe in. Breathe out for your twist. Grab the toe if you can. If you're high, that's okay. Wherever you are, you're gonna try to twist your body looking up, right? So if you're over here, just that's okay. But twist, look up. Good job. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up to sit up. Right knee will now drag down towards the midline. Good job. Extend your hands forward. Inhale here. And then exhale, you're gonna cactus the arms. Inhale to stretch forward. Exhale, send it to the sides and cactus the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Tuck in your rib cage here. Good. We're holding. And release. Kick the right leg towards the left for your Dandasana. Good. L shape with the body. Inhale, reach up. Fold to your Paschimottanasana. Forward seated fold. You can take a few breaths here to rest. Good. And when you're ready, come to Dandasana. We're going to do that thing in reverse. If you remember, left knee will now bend. You're going to face the opposite side of the mat for your Skandasana. Woohoo! Good job. For this Skandasana, we're going to do a different approach with the hand, okay? So have your hands forward for now. Good. And as you send the left knee towards your midline, what we did earlier, drop it down, internally rotating that hip. So if you're way up higher, that is fine. Now you know where you're at, right? It doesn't really matter. Again, the end range is going to be different for everyone. From here, now you're going to cactus the arms. So again, straight forward to the side of the mat, and then cactus when you get to the center or this side. Okay, inhale and exhale. Rib cage in. Again, inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. You feel that there's a resistance in between, like a band, and then you're tucking in your rib cage. The core is working there. Imaginary. Good job. And back to your Skandasana. We're going to do our Skandasana twist. Right hand will grab the left ankle. Left hand sweeps all the way up. Breathing in. And then exhaling as you grab the foot if you can, and then twisting yourself. You can get a tippy toe in that left foot. We're going to stay here for 5. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up to sit up. Good job. Yeah, that's so good. All right, this time you're going to face the opposite side of the mat, finding your pigeon. Good. Adjust yourself to wiggle your body. You can again drop the right forearm here, but if you can reach, left hand sweeps to the left and then back. Exhale, bend the knee. And then you're gonna see this. Now you can see maybe the angle better. The tendency, if you bend the knee, it drags or sags down towards the midline. So you want to counteract by pushing it away, right? That allows for a squared hips, and then you can drop the forearms and stay here. You could also do this in reverse. Maybe this is better for some people. I like that though because it adds a major twist to your body, right? So different things stretch. But if this is really difficult for you to grab the foot, right, you could do the opposite. And then, boop, right? Take it outside so you can square the hips, and you feel that. So it's not opening, right? Woo, squaring the hips. We're staying there. Focus on your hips. 3, 2, and 1. Plant your palms down. We're gonna take our plank, step it back. High plank. We're gonna hollow the body here, protract your shoulder blades, squeeze the glutes down, and we're gonna hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift your weight forward. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Ooh, okay. Now we're gonna get a little bit intense more with the pigeon. Right leg lifts up, breathe in. Drop it down, pigeon. Beautiful drop. Adjust yourself if you have to, where you feel comfortable in your pigeon. Okay, now we're gonna get a very deep, intense twist and bind. If you can't, of course, you don't wanna push it. You can have the right heel as close to your groin. Point the toes, okay? And then now your right hand will come back or sweep it back. Inhale, exhale, bend the elbow, right? And put it on your waist, the arms. And then from here, you're gonna try to grab the toes, right? So you drop the left forearm down in front of you so you could actually reach the toe. There. That's easier, right? You could, this doesn't really matter, whatever the angle of the forearm. Okay, now if you're up for a bit more intense for your body, if you think that you are still ready or you can go and carry along, right? You can come to your fingertips with the left hand and try to really get that sitting up straight. Squaring still your hips and staying here. You're feeling that right shoulder opening. Good. From there, so with the support of the left hand, you're gonna pulse and point or lift the heel up and the toe. Knees are grounded. So what we did earlier is to square the hips. So now if you're sagging towards the other side, you feel now that you might need to square your hips. And to be able to do that, you could lift the groin up and then support with a hand. There. And then stay there for 5, 4, really engage your inner thighs. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, you're gonna release that right hand and you're gonna grab the left foot. Hook it. So inside, like a mermaid pose, right? Foot. Good. And then now doing this, we'll square your left hip. Left hand, open it up. Right hand sweeps up. Mermaid pose. Stay and breathe. Twist your body, back bend, stretch your arms. Good. Now you release the bind and we are gonna still hook that. Okay, this is now a deep, intense bind. From this position, you're just gonna slide that hand and drop it down to your knee. There, right? So it's still a little bit hooking so that this knee or foot doesn't sag behind. You want to square your hips. From there, you're gonna adjust yourself. So now you maybe gonna fold a little bit so you can do that same thing what we did earlier to bind that right toes. It doesn't have to reach. If you're only here, that is fine. At least you tried, okay? But if you can reach, you're gonna adjust yourself to where you can get there, right? And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Release both hands. Plant your palms down. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Ah, intense. Now we're going to wiggle that right leg because that is intense. Good. And then rolling our spine. Rolling it back. I like to lift my right leg up, 3-legged dog, to really just feel that blood flow back down if you feel that, because it feels like that for me. And then you're gonna rotate the ankle. Beautiful. And then you're gonna send it into your chest as you drop it down inside of the right hand. Good. Okay, we're going to get into our crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale to your goddess. Bend the knee. Beautiful. We're gonna do everything what we did on the other side with this leg. Okay? When you're ready, and then we're gonna be done. Face the other side. Crescent. Breathe in. And exhale all the way down. Pigeon pose. Bend the knee. Ooh. And wiggle yourself. We're gonna start by having that left heel close to your bum or your pelvis. And then grabbing with the other hand, right? You could easily do this if you don't need to breathe in. But if to get that more mobile, you wanna breathe it in, inhale. And then exhale, really bend the elbows, stretch that left shoulder out. Then try to grab the toes. Again, you could fold, drop the forearm, the right forearm if you need to. This again, the angle, doesn't matter. Wherever is more stable for you. And we're holding 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bend the back knee. Good. Send that heel as close to your bum and drop. Good. Now coming all the way up and then let go of the bind. Now we're gonna do our mermaid pose. Bend the right knee, lift it up, and then hook the right arm inside of the right foot. Whoo! Point the hands up, and then you're gonna breathe in, left hand sweeps up. Breathe out to twist and arch the back, look up, or to the left side, depending on where you feel here. Stay 4, 5, breathe, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo. Let go. And same thing what we did. If you remember, you can get there however you want to get now that you've tried it there, right? So if you want to actually extend this out with the hand, you can do that too. See if this might work better for you, right? If not, I like it this way because this allows again to square my hip and then grab the knee or the thigh or the whatever this side is, the muscle there, the calf, or maybe your shin, whatever you can grab, right? And then you're gonna grab the other toes with the other hand. Good. Ooh. And then see from here, you can actually play with this, folding a little bit and then stretching for that deeper back bend. Whew. You can look up if that feels good for your neck, or just look straight ahead holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, fold a little bit to let go of the bind. And we're gonna take our vinyasa to end. Right toes are curled under, lift the knee, step the left leg back, downward facing dog, hips up. Breathe in, breathe out. We're gonna roll our spine forward. Good. Shift it more forward past your wrist, chaturanga, slow and controlled, upward facing dog. Good. Downward dog. We can end with a twist. Rolling our spine forward. Now this time, you're gonna send all the way your belly down. But I want you to really do it as slow and controlled as much as you can. Think about hollowing the body here. All the way. Hold, 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 hold. And drop. Good job. Let's do our twist. T-shape with your hand. Left foot up. Lift the thigh up from the mat and twist to the opposite side. Ooh. Good. Back to center. And doing that on the other side. Left foot, right foot up. Lift the thigh. And then twist to the left side. Right hand can sweep up if you like. And back to center. We're gonna end in child's pose. Push back. Drop the head or the forehead. And relax. How are you doing? I hope you enjoyed that one. It was a little bit fun. I posted a few of that transitions on my Instagram. I'm gonna be linking it down below so you can check it out because there are more stuff I did there that you might want to try along, but at least I was able to kind of like share with you why I do certain things, why I grab this, why I do that, because of certain, you know, squaring the hips and such like that. I hope you really enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It helps me a lot so that I know what type of videos I will be doing next. All right, I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye! Oh, wow. Oh, hi! Oh my gosh, that's a big, big road runner. Hello! Hello! Oh my gosh, I wish everybody can see. I gotta have to film this. So cute. Hi!